things from me. Her fingernails dug in. Ren lifted her chin and met Andrakia's gaze with dry eyes. I understand. I will never try to hide anything from you again. Good girl. Andrakia took the tea and drank. The hours passed with excruciating slowness. Second Earth, third Earth, fourth. Most of the fingers were asleep, except those out on night work. Ren and Tess were not out, nor asleep. They sat tucked under the staircase, listening. Ren's hand clamped hard over the charm on her wrist. Please, Tess begged. We can just go. No, not yet. Ren's voice didn't waver, but inside she shook like a pinky on her first lift. What if it didn't work? She knew they should run. If they didn't, they might miss their chance. When people found out what she'd done, there wouldn't be a street in Nadežra that would grant her refuge. But she stayed for Sedge. A creak in the hallway above made Tess squeak. Footsteps on the stairs became Simlin rounding the corner. He jerked to a halt when he saw them in the alcove. There you are, he said as if he'd been searching for an hour. Upstairs. Andrakia wants you. Ren eased herself out, not taking her eyes from Simlin. At 13, he wasn't as big as Sedge, but he was far more vicious. Why? Dunno. Didn't ask. Then, before Ren could start climbing the stairs, she said both of you. Next time, I'll hit you somewhere softer. They should have run. But with Simlin standing just an arm's reach away, there wasn't any hope now. He dragged Tess out of the alcove, ignoring her whimper, and shoved them both up the stairs. The fire in the parlor had burned low, and the shadows pressed in close from the ceiling and walls. Andrakia's big chair was turned, with its back to the door, so they had to circle around to face her, Tess gripping Ren's hand so tight the bones ached. Andrakia was the picture of lace-water elegance. Despite the late hour, she changed into a rich gown, a Leganti-style surcoat over a fine linen underdress, a dress Ren herself had stolen off a laundry line. Her hair was upswept and pinned, and with the high back of the chair rising behind her, she looked like one of the Cinquerat on their thrones. A few hours ago, she'd petted Ren and praised her skills, but Ren saw the murderous glitter in Andrakia's eyes and knew that would never happen again. Treacherous little bitch, Andrakia hissed. Was this your revenge for that piece of trash I threw out? Putting something in my tea? It should have been a knife in my back, but you don't have the guts for that. The only thing worse than a traitor is a spineless one. Ren stood paralyzed, Tess cowering behind her. She'd put in as much extract of meadow saffron as she could afford, paying the apothecary with the coin that was supposed to help her and Tess and Sedge escape Andrakia forever. It should have worked. I'm going to make you pay, Andrakia promised, her voice cold with venom. But this time it won't be as quick. Everyone will know you betrayed your knot. They'll hold you down while I go to work on your little sister there. I'll keep her alive for days, and you'll have to watch every... She was rising as she spoke, looming over Ren like some primordial demon, but mid-threat, she lurched. One hand went to her stomach, and then, without any more warning, she vomited onto the carpet. As her head came up, Ren saw what the shadows of the chair had helped conceal. The glitter in Andrakia's eyes wasn't just fury, it was fever. Her face was sickly sallow, her skin dewed with cold sweat. The poison had taken effect, and its work wasn't done. Ren danced back as Andrakia reached for her. The woman who'd knotted the fingers into her fist stumbled, going down onto one knee. Quick as a snake, Ren kicked her in the face, and Andrakia fell backward. That's for Sedge, Ren spat, darting in to stomp on Andrakia's tender stomach. The woman vomited again, but kept wit enough to grab at Ren's leg. Ren twisted clear, and Andrakia clutched her own throat, gasping. A yank at the charm on Ren's wrist broke the cord.